Interesting story today in the Post by John Heyman reporting that the Yankee meeting with Soto went very well and that Soto was happy that he really had a good rapport with Hal Steinbrenner because Hal Steinbrenner said the right thing, the same thing that he said to Garrett Cole and Aaron Judge. If I'm going to sign you to this long-term deal, you're going to have a seat at the table, and I'm going to run things by you. And it seemed like that was a surprise to Soto. But listen, all of this is great. It's all theater. Everybody, dancing for their supper in front of Juan. And, okay, gets along with Hal and had a good meeting with the Met guys and all that. It's going to come down to money. Who's going to pay him the most money? I don't want to keep repeating the same thing over and over, but I find myself doing this until he signs. You'll see that he takes the most money. That's it. He's going to go to the place that gives him the most money.
Now, but let's play this out. If a seat at the table is important to him, and of course you're going to pay that much money that you're going to have a seat at the table.
Makes sense.
But I would think, though, unlike other organizations that he could possibly sign with, maybe outside of L.A., because I guess Ohtani's got a seat at the table as well, you're not going to have the seat at the table. Judge is still going to be the guy. But now the thing is, Judge won't be there for the entire length of Soto's contract. But Soto will have a seat at the table, but he won't have the seat.
Yeah, I don't know
It'll
if there's
still be
the seat. I mean, I think that they run things past Cole and Judge, and if Soto has that high exalted status, they'll run things past him. Doesn't mean that they make the decision, but they do have input. What do you think of this guy? You think he'd fit with what we do? No player is making a decision. Brian Cashman would never give away that power.
But a seat at the table suggests you have a say.
But I don't think you have a vote. I think you have a say to give your take. Why would you let a player run a team? Look at those that have done it. It doesn't work out. As I said to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving just the other day, it doesn't work out. Players should never be making personnel decisions. They should give their opinion, and maybe that sways Cashman. Let's say Cashman's thinking, listen, I want to get Willie Adames. I'm going to make an offer for him. And then he runs it past Soto. Soto goes, I don't like him. I've heard, and he tells him stuff that he's heard. And maybe the Yankees decide, let's back off. But just because Soto says no doesn't mean that it's no. Just because Judge says no.
Right.
But I think that they get a chance to give their take. I don't think at this point they're asking Anthony Volpe what he thinks of the possible acquisition.
I wouldn't think so.
So I'm glad that made Soto feel good. But the thing that's going to make him feel best is money. Everybody's going to put their best foot forward in these meetings, right? And then the biggest foot is going to be the foot that has the check in it. Does a foot ever have a check in it? We'll see.